What if somebody you didn't know that well asked you how much money you made? You might consider that an invasion of privacy and refuse to say. But public opinion on that subject is mixed, and it's changing. University of San Diego law professor Orly Lobel says laws that keep salary information private go too far, and that can protect the powerful and run contrary to the public interest.
But we've seen also over the years privacy used not just as the shield, but as a sword to hide from public accountability. For example, in some of my research in my new book, In the Equality Machine, but also in scholarly papers, I show that the gender and racial pay gaps have been very stagnant because people basically don't know that they're underpaid.
Lobel adds that open information allows us to make better and more equitable decisions in workplaces. Pay transparency can have an effect on pay disparities. Researcher Elizabeth Lyons at UC San Diego examined the law in the Canadian province of Ontario. It required all organizations that receive government funding to make public the name, position, and salary of those making over $100,000. She told KPBS Midday Edition the law did create more pay equity in the Ontario universities she examined, raising female pay by about 4%.
In response to salary transparency mandated by the government, organizations are proactively reducing gender pay gaps in ways that we think are consistent with kind of reputation management.
In other words, the organizations corrected the pay gaps because they were worried about their public image. Critics of pay transparency say it's fraught with difficulty. Pam Dixon is a privacy advocate and founder of the World Privacy Forum. She says, for instance, if people are known to be low income, it becomes harder to get good terms when they buy something. And when they apply for a job?
What happens is that employers will look at their past pay and say, oh, well, this was what you were paid in X work. We're going to continue to pay you along these incremental lines. When that's not what's needed. What's needed is real pay equity.
Studies estimate American women earn 84 cents for every dollar that a man makes. It's hard to know how meaningful California's plan to mandate publication of salary ranges will be. If the ranges vary wide, for instance, it's a poor indication of what one person is actually being paid. Thomas Fudge, KPBS News.